well. They made their way through the group stage, Group D, 2-1 against Complexity, and then followed up with a 2-0 series against Virtus Pro now.
Yeah, and right now the last pick for me, like most of the heroes he plays like OD,
the Surge, and then Nightmare. And then ultimately they take him down to about half.
Mid one, real trouble, Fear initiating in, and now he's going to actually consume up the very fire. The bottle will arrive, but he can't get the charge off in time. EG will take first blood.
Lane in the mid lane, because, you know, him being mid.
Oh, Ohio, top lane, it started again. Oh, the boys in the panel called it. Hits the invis into Iron.
We've talked about
mid one. Oh, is he dead again? It looks like he's dead again.
He really is. There's the Prophet.
Started with a tornado. Prophet comes in too late, and he's so low on level. Difficult just to slip inside the Roche pit. Well, they just keep farming, stacking. Mid one again. Sumail. This time it's Vendetta attack. Fear will come as well. And we've basically got the Invis Bash Brothers just rotating across the map, fighting anyone they want to kill. And Viper, who's normally difficult to kill, is proving to be like paper.
They read his.
They're gonna go again. Build. Sumail has illusion rune, so they're able to go underneath that tower. RTZ will land the stun as well. But Ohio, he's low but not low enough. Mushi comes in with the Pulse Nova, the Nightmare from Dead, actually making it difficult for Mushi to pump out the damage, but they do still have enough. Going to be pushing in this top lane. Surprisingly though, they leave RTZ up here, and with the Sprout, they got pretty damn good vision of him. The Treants kind of stopped chasing RTZ into the trees. He's not TPing out just yet. In fact, he's wrapping around behind, and Sumail surged forward, looking for a target, sitting inside Vendetta. DJ dropping very, very low. The power's in cask as well. Mushi can't escape from this one. They back him back in again. DJ will drop Ohio. He was sent back by the Chen as the last-ditch effort, and Ohio, he can't even do that. The body will be sent home to his family. They're still playing up against double Invis. There's Nyx Assassin and Bounty Hunter. And again, here comes the gank. They go after DJ, and they'll find him. This is going to start to be track kills coming the way of EG, and the money will just start to skyrocket. Especially as they'll start pushing down buildings as well, because they still haven't taken a tier 1 now. DJ, here we go again. Net's in the neighborhood. They need to try and save DJ, but they cannot do it. But they will see Sumail. The dust went out, so they both have a vision on Sumail as well as Fear. If they can keep up with them, and Ohio TPs himself in a little bit further forward, but now the Sprout actually blocks up the rest of his teammates. They have to run around the tree line, and this actually helps Sumail to escape. Sumail actually carrying it, that Quelling Blade, so he's able just to get himself outside of the Sprout. Fine pick-off, but now they're going to go. Sumail finds the stun over on Net, the follow-up from RTZ. They get another one, Fear. He was trapped inside the Sprout for a short period of time. Again, they go with the dust as Mushi actually isolates Fear up near the Ancient. He's going to find that pick-off himself. As Ohio, DJ, and Mid one, they're all chasing after a new target. A double stun from Sumail. I'll actually give space for RTZ to escape once again. So it ends up just being a 1-for-1 trade-off. Fnatic now they actually drop down the sentry ward. With the Chen army around the side, they've actually scouted out Fear. So they understand what's going on, but that ward, as you said, from EG, it sees everything. Net, initiate one, can they find the kill? The Hand of God kicks in. Net, he's going to Nightmare, can't deny himself up, being sent back by the Chen with the Brain Sap. He'll stay alive. The Death Ward not doing enough from PPD, and this is the good best fight that Fnatic's had so far until the back wall from Universe. They've still picked up PPD, the double stun from RTZ. They're not going to follow it through. Mid one and Net, they're chasing over. And EG, they're just legging it out. They've had enough of this.
That looked like a fairly good engage from EG, but the Hand of God, a big save there onto the Bane.
Fnatic, they're going on the middle lane. PPD being stunned up. Mushi actually didn't start with the Ult this time around. Used the lightning to slow down PPD, and this is what we're talking about with Fnatic. Just run yourself in, find yourself a kill, and then instantly take an objective after. Edict's on cooldown for the moment. And they still have to be a little bit cautious. They don't know exactly what RTZ's managed to pick up. It's an SMY, so there's no blink dagger for RTZ, and in fact, he's getting close. Yeah, now he's actually visible to Fnatic. So they're very aware of it. But with the army of Treants, the Chen army behind him, and Edict coming back off cooldown, Mushi is still very defensive on the back line. He's refusing to show himself. While the tier 2 tower is slowly being whittled away, the fortification will wear off on RTZ. They found Ohio Sumail. Again, the double stun with the impel, but Ohio is protected by the knife for a moment, and then back from Universe. Absolutely perfect. At least the Earth will stop that Death Ward. The Fnatic are going to lose absolutely everyone in the mid lane. It's a double kill for RTZ, almost a full team wipe, and it probably will be. Nyx Assassin's got the blink so he can catch up to Net, and they will find it. A full team wipe up against Fnatic. EG with a great fight, and Fnatic, they looked good. They looked in a position, or at least a position they wanted to have, but EG just played it out so well.
Because there's one hard, like very strong core on the enemy team that you want to shut down. I think in those cases,
Viper will need to stay alive in order to actually get that kind of money. Mid one. Yeah, dead one. Be forced into a trade position every time they want to push high ground.
I don't see a good alternative right now to split pushing. I think if he goes for something like a Hex build, the same question just poses itself.
an axe.
How are you gonna kill Arteezy?
It's an axe. He just picked up the point booster.
It's good. Go for the split push style. It's your best chance. I still think I still have a hard time seeing them winning the game because of it. But Sven almost has.
This is nice for Mushi, or is
AC.
it? Oh, it's nighttime, so the first one's gonna be revealed. It's gonna be Samel. Throws to the Spike Carapace, and the silence will buy him a little bit of time. Mushi, he's just gonna Fiend Script and Pulse Nova it down. And this is a nice kill for Lashrak. Another 614 gold injected into him. And that's actually huge for Mushi. Now he's only 5. Apart from mid one who's dead again.
Oh.
That didn't take long.
That was a misclick when they picked it up, or if it was deliberate. It just seems like a very weird choice to put it on Bounty Hunter, to be honest.
It does.
So I'm gonna have to go with that.
Net. Interesting engagement. Net's gonna actually dust up Fear, and Fear's gonna track up Net. As Net walks back over the rest of his team, Sumail blinks himself forward. They're just chasing after him. With the extra Dagon damage from Sumail, he has enough to find that pickup before Fnatic can really do anything. And
They got the track off. I think Chen's dead too.
they may even lose the Chen army on to boot. And DJ, there's Sumail right behind him. That movement speed. There's just no way to stop EG from chasing you down like this. And again, Ohio, like he's the only one that could potentially relieve the pressure of Fnatic by forcing EG to come back to the top lane.
Oh, this game plan isn't to push high ground yet. They can just use this to farm another wave.
It looks like they're going to try
efficiency. And
they're actually going to battle against split push. Arteezy gets BTs over on this Sven, so he can come back. Ohio, top lane, Fear of the Sprout, but of course he still had the vision to the dire jungle. They're very, very visible. And Fear in Universe, yep, there it is, the Iron Shell over on Fear, surging him in so he can catch up to mid one. The Iron Shell damage starts over on mid one, and he realizes he can't get himself away. Universe will come over, they got the double Iron Shell, that's a really good stun though, with a follow from Mushi, the lightning damage, but of course, you've already got the Greaves up. And Mushi has to BKB to get himself out of here.
Yep.
With the TP. That's hoping for an opportunity. And PPD is it. Ohio jumps in. There goes Shafine's grip. And Ohio, well, there's no damage from the Wrath of Nature, but they have enough physical to get through PPD. Only just though. Like, that's how much effort you have to put into killing off the Witch Doctor. The only buyback they've got is over on the Nature Prophet. Actually, that's even worse, because Arteezy, he can just buy back and BT back in if he wants to. Now the attack, Arteezy with a Stormbolt, only at the mid one, but he is burst up with the Iron Shell mid one. The Hand of God cannot keep him alive. Arteezy is stunned up. They forced off him away to safety as PPD lets Deathward rip a lot of damage into DJ, but no real kill. Mushi! 1399, he goes down. You got 1453 on that crit. Okay, you cannot repel physical damage of that magnitude. EG take the game 24/7 against Fnatic. And oh my, it took until that last little attack with Fnatic to actually admit this is over.
And realistically, if you look at the over the course of the game, it's felt like since minute 10 you had a good feeling that EG were winning this game, and around minute 20 it's just almost over. Like Fnatic have to accomplish so much. They got quite a few towers like we talked about, but they had to sacrifice way too many kills in the process.
Yeah. Guys, welcome back.
Well, we didn't even leave.
You didn't.